So, welcome to session 4 of Pokemon Advance course. For anybody new who's just popping in. The story so far is
Hello, vegan ship.
Hello, I'm here with Jodor, twitch.tv/JodorPlays, or just Jodor with an underscore. Jodor Plays is the
I don't know why I pointed down at like a link or something,
Ben,
but it's totally not there.
Ben, Puffin Forest on YouTube, and then Mystic Umbreon, who is our new player. So far in the adventures, Buddy Frey and Mabley Blue, which are Joe and Ben's characters, started their education at the Onyx School for Dedicated Studies, or Oz, and quickly became friends. On their school trip to the Blue Dome, which was the big, they're very best friends. She would die for him. Almost did like twice already. On their school trip to the Blue Dome, which is like an underwater aquarium stadium facility, they saw some kind of shiny samurott that seemed very injured, and were able to retrieve what appeared to be a compass that it seemed to have left behind for them. Following that compass, they were taken to a cave on the coast where said samurott was waiting for them. And they had a battle with a totem jellicent, which was very hard fought, and they eventually won and seemed to impress the samurott enough to make it want to stay with them. And then afterwards, Buddy went to go and try and catch a Sableye that he saw earlier. It bit his hand twice, and he passed out. So his hand's probably a little effed up now.
Yep, good times.
Yeah. But we rejoin them now, return to school. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the next day. It's probably gonna be like after classes. I'll say lunchtime, because why not? What would you guys be doing? Like after you return from your adventure, what would you guys be doing?
I'd hopefully have gone to the school nurse or something.
No, yeah, you went there. You probably made up some. I guess you wouldn't really need to make up an excuse entirely. You could just say a wild Pokemon bit me, and it's like that's more or less true.
I hope the Pokemon
probably
didn't
got
give
some
you rabies.
shots. Yeah, I was gonna say probably got a tetanus shot or two.
Something like that, probably. You're probably fine.
Pokemon disease.
Yo, dude, some of those
Russ.
Pokedex entries are freaking dark.
I mean, if you got
So, like-
Pokerus, that wouldn't be that bad. It means you get swole really fast.
I don't know, man. Some of those Pokemon Pokedex entries are like, if you get bit by this bat, it will kill you. It's
you.
like,
No,
holy
yeah.
shit.
I mean, but there's also that theory that the Pokedex entries are written by the 10-year-old kids who are going on the adventure, and I kind of would buy that.
That's a really, really cool idea.
Yeah,
Because some of them are just
like
are just stupidly outlandish.
the nurse just takes one look at you and like, yeah, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
It's like, what? It's like, yeah, there's...
Golbat sucks the blood dry of like anyone it sees.
Yeah, they sent me up to the mountain to die. Spend the rest of my days.
Yeah.
Or
I'd
freaking
be up there with you, like, no.
Frostlass freaking takes like handsome guys and fucking puts them as like their decorations.
So where do you guys,
in her den. That's crazy.
so where do you guys want to start this? 'Cause we can say it's like the next day. You can be like in the
That's really, really cool.
you can be like, it could be like lunchtime, or you could be in like Mabley's room and we could just get Mystic's character in like immediately. If they're rooming
I
together.
would have.
Is Mystic's character like already here in class, or is it like an exchange student?
already
Like,
here.
what's the-
We're just gonna go ahead and say that they've been at the school, just haven't been involved in your guys' adventures so far. Would you? Okay, so Mabley, as a character, would you tell your roommate Rin about the magic adventure that you and
Magic
Buddy
adventure.
Oh yes, totally.
I mean, if they're coming with us, we kind of have to.
had?
Every
I
time
mean, you
I
don't
would come
necessarily
back
need to.
No, I would. Yeah, definitely. Like, even if she doesn't want to.
Even if
I
she
would be
doesn't want to
explaining it
hear
to her.
about it. Be explaining that you found an injured Pokemon,
Yeah.
and now you have a shiny Samurott.
Yeah.
What? That's lucky.
So yeah, so you guys are probably all just hanging out in Mabley's room, discussing, I assume, what you're going to do next. Mabley would have explained to you that they found this weird compass.
We found this weird compass.
Look
Look at it. It's all like it's the thing. It moves around, and I shake it, and the thing moves.
Do
and
you
that's
have-
just like a normal compass? Like
do
that's
you
normally
have-
what it does.
Do you have your Samurott out right now?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be pointing directly at him. The needle.
Okay,
on
and
it.
I would be. Okay, all right.
So the needle on the needle on the compass seems to point constantly towards the samurott that they got. And it's a shiny samurott in the sense that it's not normal colored. It is a white samurott. Its armor is a dark, like, navy blue, and it's got, like, black mustache.
I would be like, Finn, do you think the samurott is magnetic? And then I like try and stick the compass to it, and it just falls off.
It's like it like the samurott like lets you do that. It like pushes back a little bit and lets it fall, and like looks at you, like squinty eyes.
Me, I'm just sitting here eating fast food.
You're eating fast food.
Wendy's is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
The two of you are eating.
What am I? It wouldn't be Wendy's. What would it be in
Cafeteria
in...
just started serving. I'd say Wendy's. I mean, Wendy's is a person name. It's not like it's an animal that you gotta.
They just killed someone.
They
named
killed
Wendy.
someone.
I'm eating at Whalelords.
The Whalelords.
Because you turn into a
They
whalelord.
They just started serving that at the school cafeteria. It's great.
They serve whale lords. Oh my
No,
god.
it's
I
a
meant
brand
Whalelords
name.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's a brand name.
Brand.
They don't serve actual werelords. What do you think the compass? Do you think that he's magnetic or something? Because it is weird that this device seems to be just like tracking your Pokemon.
I will roll my general education and see if I know anything about that.
You also know that last time when you recalled it into its Pokeball, the needle started pointing in a completely different direction.
Okay, alright. I'm keeping it. That's a 13.
13? I mean, it must be... So whatever your thing is being attracted to, it's clearly not... It can't be, like, magnetism, because there's a bunch of other, like... Why would it be magnetized towards a Pokemon? So you're pretty sure it's not something magnetic.
Player knowledge.
That would be ridiculous.
Player knowledge. Would we know any people of the Aura Guardian class?
I don't think you would have... There probably is somebody of the Aura Guardian class somewhere in school, but you probably wouldn't necessarily know.
So in fish experience,
Okay, because player knowledge, it sounds like it's Aura to me.
That would be an occult knowledge roll if you wanted to go that way, but yeah, it doesn't sound like there's no scientific reason it would be attracted to a Pokemon specifically.
Well, we found it once, and it was pointing towards a super powerful Pokemon, this Samurott, which is adorable, and so it's pointing somewhere else, or it's still pointing at him?
It's still pointing at him. When it started pointing a different direction when you recalled the Samurott into the Pokeball.
Okay, so I recall the Samurott.
Alright, so you guys are currently in the dorm rooms, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, let's go! And
so you
and
leave,
then I come back, I don't know where I'm going.
You leave and you start going down the hallway, and you come back, and that is literally what you say, because weirdly, while you know that when you were, like, out in the forest and, like, on your way back to school, you knew it was pointing somewhere definitive, the moment that you recall it here, the needle seems to just start, like, it's listless, like, it's not pointing in any one direction. It's just aimless. You were sure it was pointing somewhere else before, but now it's not.
I shake it.
The needle just kind of rattles around.
I shake it harder.
It's rattling around. It doesn't seem to be pointing anywhere specifically.
Maybe it's just useless. Maybe it was only pointing to him, and when it's in the ball, it can't pick up any signal.
But you knew when she recalled him earlier in the cave, it was pointing towards something else.
But we didn't actually go to that thing, did we?
You didn't, but you knew that the needle was pointing specifically to someplace. Now it's kind of just like aimlessly, it's rotating as if it's being affected by gravity and not a magnetic pull of whatever. It's not pointing with purpose towards something. But you knew it was working before.
Do you think it's possible that there's multiple Pokemon out there that this thing is trying to point to? Or maybe it's like they're so far away that it's a weak signal
Do you want to
strength?
give me, anybody want to give me an intuition roll?
Okay. I'm gonna suggest that maybe it's being jammed by something. Sounds like it's being jammed. 4, 6, 10.
10. Yeah, you think that something might be blocking it, because you knew for sure that it was pointing somewhere else, and from what you can remember on your way back to school, it was still pointing somewhere directly when you were still relatively close-ish to school. So, like, the idea that maybe it's distance wouldn't make sense, because it seemed to be working just fine last time you checked it before you came back to class.
I looked at Buddy and I say, like, it's being jammed. Like raspberry jam? Ding.
I say no, dummy. Like a jammer, like a signal jammer. Do I need to roll for that?
Roll
I don't
for.
know. If it wasn't Mabley, I would use harsher
No,
words.
you rolled from the roll. You're thinking, yeah, maybe something's jamming it. You don't necessarily know what
Yeah,
that roll,
I have no idea.
but you think that
Well,
something changed, or
Well, do you think if we left the school area like that, we'd get a clear signal?
Why don't we do a lap around campus, like a walking lap around campus, and see if it starts working?
Sure thing. Are you coming, Rin?
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go, Rin.
Sound like a dude.
Anyway, this is what I was talking about. I
Hilarious.
was telling you the whole time. Remember, I said that I went on an adventure. This is it. That's the adventure.
The adventure
going
you say
on.
as you're walking around campus. So you guys mostly keep to keep to the roadways in campus, or do you guys?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned leaving campus.
Yeah. But well,
I say more like
right-
perimeter of the school boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing if maybe it's because if my thought process is if something's jamming it and it was probably close by, that means it might be a stronger or weaker signal at different parts of the campus.
You also know that when she had the samurott out, it was still pointing to the samurott, and when she recalled it, now it's not. Which, by the way, have you decided to name him anything?
I think I went with Aquari or something. Aquari.
It's kind of a cool name, yeah. I like that.
That works.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you guys start walking the perimeter of the school. And it's weird because it isn't aiming anywhere in particular. But then eventually you do decide to just step a little bit outside of school because Mabley suggested it. The moment you step out of the school boundaries, the needle starts pointing with purpose again.
Oh, that's strange. So there's something at school which is preventing it from working correctly?
That was my first thought.
That's weird, and it was just after we stepped outside the road. It's very, I don't know, it's very rigid. Like, if we're in school grounds, it does nothing, but when we're outside of it, it's working. All right, let's go. Nice.
Does anybody want to roll me intuition or occult, I suppose?
I already rolled, so
Just with, like, the information that you now have.
I guess I can roll again, but
Yeah.
yikes. Watch me roll like a 2. An 8. Slightly worse than before. Anybody have decent
Didn't
occult, Ed?
Didn't need... Rin
My
is,
occult ed's
Rin
a
is all
solid
about
1.
occult, Ed.
Go for it.
I roll.
Anyway, what'd you roll? What was your occult roll?
I had a 4.
A
He rolled a
occult roll.
21.
Rolled
Oh,
a
he rolled
21?
21?
Holy heck,
Yeah.
okay. You know that the school is constructed in such a way that it resembles the ring of Arceus, who is, like, thought to be the ultimate creator of the universe, or at least the one who started creation.
Pretty freaking
Oh, I didn't
cool,
realize we
dude.
went to a private religious institution.
It's, so it's shaped like that, and it's very much thought that that symbol is a, like, strong symbol of, like, protection. So it's entirely possible that it's warding whatever... You're thinking that it's possible that it's warding it, so something trying to search for something inside the campus, or something trying to search from the campus outside wouldn't be able to do that. So
Okay, so
you're thinking
as
the
Rin
school
explains
itself is blocking it. It's
as
blocking
Rin
it.
explains this to me, I'm just like, no, that can't be. That's just ridiculous.
You know a guy who can teleport. So that's what you're thinking. That's what it might be. Which would then mean, going off of what Joe had asked earlier, that it's probably not a technological thing that this compass is tracking. It probably is something more on the occult side. So it would be you thinking that it's locking onto something's aura. So what do you guys plan to do with this knowledge?
Well, it seems like we have to follow it immediately, and track it down and figure out where it's pointing to.
It's slowly becoming. So last time that you did that, you triangulated. You took 3 different locations and you found it. So you can do that again. It's after school right now. The sun's starting to go down, and it is a Monday night.
Or we could just follow it in a straight line. That'll also.
Or we could hit it up this weekend because it sounds like it's going to be a multi-day ordeal.
What do you think, Ren?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this weekend. That way we can be good students and focus on schoolwork.
All right, so you guys decide to do that later this week. So the next day starts. You guys head on to school, and the day begins to pass more or less uneventfully. Towards the end of PE, which has been after day one, a lot of students seem to have realized that the coaches exercises tend to be a bit extreme, so a lot of kids have been opting just to do running laps as opposed to do whatever game that he has planned.
Oh, the game where the Pokemon try to murder the students or something.
They got good medical staff. Don't worry about it.
You can try as hard as you would like.
Any wound you can open, we can close back up.
Yeah, it's fine. But at the end of PE, he actually comes up to you, buddy, and he's like, buddy, if it wouldn't trouble you too much, could I see you in my office after class?
Sure, coach. What's up? I guess it's not after class yet.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
it is.
I mean, it does. You agree, and class ends, and you do head back to his office. It's like your lunch hour. He's like, I'm gonna keep this brief. We actually recently, it's a bit last minute, so I kind of apologize for springing this on you. But the Selen Island Survival Tournament is halfway sponsored by the school. And they are a little bit low on entrants for their junior division tournament. And so they offered us to give...
Yes!
I haven't even finished talking.
Say no more, coach. I'm in.
I'm happy to hear that. You're one of the better battlers that we have around, and you're not afraid to get too dirty. It's going to be this weekend. It's going to be about an overnight thing, and they're looking for teams of 3.
Ooh. I happen to know Mabley, and maybe Rin will be down to join with us too.
Miss Blue?
That sounds like fun.
I got a question.
I mean, hold on a second. No, I'd rather sit in my room studying occult shit. Yeah.
Mabley, that's up for you.
Notice how I did the Gladion edgy eye thing. Yeah.
Hey, coach, I do have a question for you though.
Sure thing.
So, if I'm entering this tournament, I have one problem. I've got a good core of Pokemon, but I've got 2 Dwebbles and 2 Frillishes I'm sitting on. I don't need 2 of each. Would you, either in class or you or any of the staff, know of anyone who wants to trade for either of these?
Have you... Oh, you are... so you obviously haven't been around here that long. Do you know what the Selen Island Survival Tournament is?
Ghost?
I do not.
So, you're going to be entering with a single Pokemon, and it's going to be a weekend event. The idea is that you try and catch Pokemon along the way and find resources to get Pokemon as you continue.
Okay.
By the end of that tournament, there likely will be a lot of trainers willing to trade. So if you're looking for somewhere fresh with trades, I'd suggest going there. You also could ask around campus, of course.
Noted. Thanks, coach.
But yes, if you want to sign up, the school's gonna, should you progress to the end, the school is going to be, we'll take the monetary portion of the prize because we received the entry, but we will let you keep the physical prize, if you want to. And he's gonna
become a scholarship.
A trophy, a plastic trophy.
No.
It's that one. If they have like a baseball bat, or it's like a kid holding up a Pokemon.
Yes, that's the prize. It's just a plastic trophy. Thousands of dollars, school gets it. You get a plastic trophy. It says you guys won a tournament.
That's all that matters, right? I get glory and some Pokemon.
Plastic trophy.
But he actually pulls out like a brochure for the tournament and flips to the end. And if you've played Pokemon Coliseum, you'll kind of know what I'm getting at. You see what looks to be a motorcycle minus 1 wheel at the front. Yep. It's like a hover motorcycle. Yep. Looks a lot more sleek than the one in Pokemon XD, but It is
Okay.
a motorcycle with a sidecar. A hover cycle with a sidecar seems like it would be good for like.
And Umbreon and
all-terrain
Espeon
stuff.
better be in the front of that.
Umbreon and Espeon comes with an Umbreon and Espeon, so you can look really.
Don't hate me. I've been
Sad.
sitting on this for a year. I still haven't played it.
Oh, you haven't played Coliseum ever?
no,
It's really fun. I haven't played in like 15 years, but it's a good game.
But I'm honestly, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna play it probably like next
Oh,
week.
you have a disc for it. Lucky you. Dang.
But yeah, so he's saying you're gonna you'll be able to
Yeah, it's basically.
you'll get that, and if you win, the school's more than happy to run you through getting your license.
Hey, trainer's license. Let's go.
So, absolutely. So then I'll work things out then, and we'll get that get you all situated for this weekend then. If you guys are cool with it, I'll be in touch to get you all signed up.
Sweet. Thanks, Coach.
All right. And so do you head back and tell your friends that you're going to be entering a competition over the weekend?
Hey guys, get
No,
ready.
I was-
We're entering
no,
a tournament
actually,
this weekend.
Actually, he
So
doesn't have to
wait,
tell me. I was
Is
awkwardly
this
listening
like
in.
a battling tournament or like?
Oh, you're awkwardly listening in.
No, yeah, I was awkwardly listening
It's kind
in.
of a battling tournament. You bring one Pokemon, and you go out and catch a bunch of others. And I'm sure there's trainer battles in there somewhere.
Have you?
Oh, I definitely
did
wanna
you,
participate in
Did you
that.
take the like? I'm assuming you would have taken the brochure. Do you want to like read up on the rules specifically?
I mean, sure. Do you have a written? Are you reading out the brochure out loud for us?
I can for you.
Please do, yes.
So
Yeah, it's he doesn't have to notify me that he
you
has
exit
gotten
the
offered, 'cause I-
you exit the coach's office, and like as you open the door, it bumps into Mabley, who was there, and she's staring at you bright-eyed.
yeah, I was like at the window, just like listening, just like, oh.
It's like the coach like leans over and sees you, and is like, Miss Blue.
Yes.
He waves to you as in like a greeting. All right, so you start reading through the brochure. Essentially, it's going to be an overnight tournament, which is going
Mic
to be
check, 1
played
2 1
over.
2.
It's going to be played over
Test.
at South Selen Island, which is going to be. There are two islands that are like the Selen Island. Is it an archipelago? If there's only two of them. The southern
Archipelago.
one is more or less abandoned. It used to be pretty populated, and the place just bought it outright, and now they host a tournament here. So basically, the idea is, if you have played PUBG and or Fortnite, you start out.
Wow, we are really pandering to popular trends.
I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I was actually planning on having you do this later, but I figure if we're starting a new character, I may as well.
We're gonna
do
come in
something
on a plane.
Yes, actually. So there is not a plane. They fly you over. There's going to be a large blimp that flies over, essentially. And they have game masters who will fly you down. Every player is going to be wearing a backpack that comes. You'll have a Pokenav, so it'll give you a map of the area, and you also have a backpack. That backpack's going to have a light on it, and inside will have a device that signals that you are in fact still in the tournament, and a little camera so people who are watching can actually watch you play.
Ben, what have you done?
I was doing the plus and the minus to make the character larger and smaller, and the
Pokeballs
problem
don't
is that the
resize
pluses
correctly.
expand every. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You
thank
delete the Pokeball from it. The objective of the game, there is about 100 players, all split into teams of 3, more or less. The objective of the game is to find all your other players, get into their backpacks, and turn off the device that says they're still in the game. And when someone's device gets turned off, a person flies in and takes them out of the game. So you're trying to be the last one standing. More or less, it's a Pokemon version of PUBG. So,
Obviously, no guns.
when they say that the school is supporting it, the school supports it in the sense that the school has a breeding program, like they train up breeders, and so they give a lot of the good Pokemon that they breed to the island to pre-seed it for future tournaments. So that's kind of like a deal the school has with them. But yeah, and every so often, the map will start shrinking.
So it's kind of like it'll short circuit our device that says we're in if the circle
It
hits us or
doesn't.
whatever.
You have if the circle hits you, yeah. If you
No, it just kills you.
Yeah, you die. It blows. It's actually an explosive. No, if you're out of the play area for too long, it will automatically shut your pack off. And when someone goes to turn off their pack, the brochure is telling you you have a good how much did I say? 3 rounds, 30 seconds to switch it back on. Otherwise you're out of the game. So a friend or you can go in and get you back in. But yeah, that's basically what you're going to be entering on the weekend. So which Pokemon do you guys all want to bring in?
Sassy.
Sassy?
I mean, yeah, you already know.
Sassy or classy? I went sassy.
Oh, frick! I didn't mean to grab.
You already know Jim's coming.
Jim's coming. Oh, frick, I didn't mean to move the Pokemon.
Who do I want to
Damn it,
bring
I'm
in?
so annoyed.
I'll bring in Itsuzuda. This is my
What
Mischievous.
are your Pokemon? Mischievous? Okay.
Mischievous and
and
Eevee.
Eevee.
Oh, by the way, Mystic, at some point you'll probably... Are you like Mono Ghost, or do you not care?
I'm like Dark and Ghost, yeah.
Okay, because I got 2 Frillishes.
I know, I was
so
actually going to ask you about those earlier.
Catch something and trade it to me.
You got it.
Are you guys going to be doing anything in the week leading up to it? Because you are going to school, but you do have downtime, for instance, to try and figure out where the heck that needle is pointing.
Yeah, let's figure out where it's going.
I almost typed in Sassy as instead of Bulbasaur. Which would have been dumb of me.
My Sassy is a Bulbasaur.
Yeah, you're
Well, I
Sassy.
assumed we got distracted by the tournament.
So it would just totally distract. It would just distract you guys entirely.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Because you got the map loaded up, so I thought we were like about to start.
No, I'm pulling it up as reference for you guys. Like the brochure shows an overview of the island.
Oh, okay.
And also notice, it should be obvious, none of this stuff on the map view is to scale. This is just me messing with tile sets. But obviously the town's bigger. The boat's on an actual dock, not on the beach. Are you gonna do anything to prepare more or less for the tournament, or are you guys just gonna? You want to just time skip to the end of the week?
I mean, yeah.
Do you want to try and find that other Pokemon? Can we, or should we?
I kind of want to find
thing.
that other Pokemon. Oh, no,
We
no.
can hit on it either way. Let's see one like bail Wednesday night and go look and see if we can get back in time.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool.
So you guys try and triangulate where that needle is pointing. Now that you realize that you can't do it from inside school grounds, you just kind of go out after class, and let me bring us back to the overview map. It's pointing further away than you guys went over here in this area to find the Samurott. Now it seems to be pointing a bit more to the northwest, up towards the Ferrum Desert, which is a good ways away. Like you wouldn't be. This is not a. You'd not be able to do that just after school, because it's a good like. You at least had the benefit of a relatively major town being right there, and you could go directly there from there. But the desert's more away from any kind of civilization at the moment.
We could just like say like, oh, we're all sick, and then go maybe.
Took a week off to skip some classes.
Took a week off of school.
We could take like 2 days just.
And just pray no one knocks on our dorm
No one-
doors checking on us.
Well, actually, technically, if Rin and I are sick, then like those are the only 2 in our room. So like with us, it's a little bit more doable. And then
We
you
could
have-
totally do that.
You have a miscellaneous. Joe has a miscellaneous.
no, actually with Joe, his roommate was it? No, it wasn't.
We didn't
No.
define it because
That,
we're
Okay,
guy,
gotcha.
that guy bailed. But yeah, it leaves room for
somebody if we wanted to add somebody in.
yeah.
You would know that the what are they called? The VAs, the people who run the dorms, would definitely be checking up on you.
RAs,
Like
Okay.
RAs, yeah.
residential
So-
advisor.
So it might be, if you wanted to do it later, you could do it after the tournament. Also, if you somehow won, there are 100 people that in the game. So, but if you somehow won, you would get a motorcycle with a sidecar. So,
That
it
could help us.
you could help you get there. It seems like it's fairly good at off-roading if you wanted to. So if you wanted to head to do that, but now you know where your next goal is. It's in a desert to the northwest, not off the map here, but desert to the northwest. Anyway, do you want to time skip to the tournament, or do you want to
sure.
do any school shenanigans?
Let's do it, yeah.
Sure thing. So today comes the coach escorts you guys. You know, you take the train down from the school. You take the bus from the school to the town. You take the train from the town to the city, and you take a ferry from there to North Selen Island, which is right here. South Selen Island is this one. It's where the game's going to be taking place. So you guys go to the North Island. You'll see a giant it appears kind of like a mix between a blimp and a cruise ship. Like, someone took a cruise ship and then attached a giant balloon to it. So, like, it's a big airship.
As long as there's no bus attached to it, I think we're good.
There's no bus attached to it. It appears to be like a ship. But you guys all load in there. You do start heading. Before you get on, they, take any items you might have. If you guys have an extra like sheet of paper or something that you want to use to keep track of your inventory for the game itself, I'd do that because it's separate, it's going to be separate from your inventories that you have on your character sheets.
Right.
Let's pull up a notepad.
Yeah. They take any. They make sure you don't have any items on you. You have like lockers that you can lock any items that you have up before you head in. And you choose what your singular Pokemon. They look at them. They make sure they're not too strong for the experience level of the tournament. And eventually the ship takes off. You can kind of feel it rising, but you guys are heading down more into like the cargo bay area at the bottom of the boat. And you see lined up like along the sides a bunch of they look almost like Skarmory, which at least Rin would probably know for sure that they're Skarmory, so she'd be able to tell you. They aren't actual Skarmory, they seem to be devices that look like them, and they're each headed by somebody who seems to be working the tournament. And so you're led over to one of them, and he's explaining that he's a game master. He's gonna be in charge of dropping you guys down onto the island. And he just starts going over safety instructions. He's like, you're gonna be standing. It looks like kind of like it's a platform with like a. You stand in the center of it. It's almost like a hovering platform with like a guardrail around it, and then it looks like its head. The head is looks like a Skarmory. And the wings look like a Skarmory's wings. So you're getting on there, and he's telling you like there are safety straps here. Make sure you have one attached to yourself. On our way down, do make sure that until your feet touch the ground, you are not going to be using any abilities. You are not going to be sending out any Pokemon. You're not going to be calling any attacks. You do not do anything until both your feet are firmly on the ground. Otherwise, that is an immediate disqualification. He just begins going over things to keep safe. But once you guys all board on, and he pulls up a little computer screen at the front, and it pulls up the map. As you see here, he asks you, where are we dropping?
Well, if we're looking for, I would recommend I would recommend not doing the islands in the middle.
Yeah, like maybe here, or actually here would be cover.
Oh, there might be some ghost Pokemon in these woods.
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
You're dropping at the graveyard? Okay.
Graveyard.
So.
Oh, are we actually going graveyard? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say just shy of graveyard, but that works too.
Just shy of graveyard.
Ben, what are you doing?
We're a team, okay?
Would Rin, how much, so before we actually get going, how much of Rin's backstory in, like, life would she have told Mabley? It's been about a month or so. You're in, like, mid-October at this point in the school year.
She doesn't open up till Halloween.
Huh?
That's actually not a very, that's actually a pretty good idea. You guys know that I'm from Johto. Let's see. You guys know that I love ghost type Pokemon. You guys know that I love to stay in my room all day and study occult arts. I'm kind of like Tharia from like Fire Emblem Awakening. That makes any kind of sense. Except not as like, not as bad. I don't like to put curses on people and shit that, but I'm kind of edgy.
Oh, okay, so it's like you study it, it's like, ooh, this is interesting, but you wouldn't, you're like, oh, that's interesting, like...
I've walked in on her watching Vader Zim a few times.
No.
The one other thing, I don't know if I could do this, was kind of like going around and looking at our competition, seeing if I could get any, like, information in terms of, are any of them, like, holding their Pokemon?
That sounds like a lot of extra work on Marcos's part.
Okay, never mind. Well, then.
And it's also the sense that there are 100 trainers here.
Okay, yeah, right.
Okay. So you don't actually know, like it's not like a tournament in the sense that you're gonna be going up in brackets. It's if you find someone in the wild, you need to take them out. But you don't know who's going
plus
where.
The other thing is, they will find the Pokemon there, and so even if I say like, oh, they have such and such Pokemon, it's like they'll just find like a Beedrill.
Yeah, they might find Pokemon there. The idea is that you're going to be catching Pokemon as everything continues. Eventually, the cargo bay doors start opening, so wind starts rushing in as the doors come down, and you're just looking straight out over the island as you're hovering like a mile or so off the ground. Would it be a mile? I'm very bad at judging distances. How high would it be a reasonable distance to fall from?
20,000 feet.
20,000 feet? Okay, cool. Let's say that. I'm bad at judging distance. And so your game master turns on his skarmory. The wings, the red part of the wings, starts flaring up a little bit, like glowing with some kind of energy. And you guys, all of them at once, begin to lift upwards. And they float outwards. And then you guys just start falling. Like, it's not like a smooth descent. He just seems to be turning immediately down, and the glow from the wings just kind of disappears, and it seems like it's gravity that is mostly dragging you downwards. Do you guys want to make, I know you guys did a Am I Afraid of the Water save last time, a couple times ago. Do you guys want to make any kind of check to see if you're terrified of...
it would be like focused maybe, or
let me
intuition. It's like mental stamina is what you're looking for. Like,
would it be what would be fear of fall? Actually, it would be, you know what you would be using? You would be using. Actually, yeah. What would you be using?
Survival.
Yeah, I'm like, what? It's like, 'cause if it's D&D, it would be a Constitution check, but this isn't D&D, so I'm not entirely.
or like
certain.
wisdom, yeah.
How about perception?
Perception. I'm more thinking a check to make sure you don't throw up, but doesn't matter. That's just RP stuff.
Just
you
roll a
decide.
d20 then.
Would you? Yeah, roll a d20. Why not? See if you're gonna puke. You
I rolled
you're
a nat
fine.
20.
You're
I rolled a
fine.
nat 20. I'm just like, woo! Just fucking losing my shit.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. You feel a little sick. You feel something come up because you're going down really fast. You're going down faster than it's having a hard time keeping up, but you're fine.
What did Mystic roll?
What do you want me to roll?
Just
D20?
roll a
just
random
D20.
d20. This is just like how well are you
rolling
taking?
for like heights, falling sickness.
Yeah, for falling sickness.
What'd I get?
Mystic rolls a 13.
13? Okay, cool.
You can keep yourself together. You're mostly fine. But since you mentioned it, now do you guys want to roll perception?
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
Yeah, because you guys are heading on your way down.
That is an 8.
I have rolled a 14.
14, 8,
3
3.
for Mystic.
Oh, 3? Oh, 3.
You rolled 3. So you
A
don't
2 and
see.
a, no. He got a 2 and a 1. So that's 3.
Bryn doesn't really notice anything because the just exhilaration of falling from the sky is just kind of crazy. So
She's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's more paying attention to not dying at the moment. But Joe and Ben are able to. Buddy and Mabley are able to figure out. I'm gonna wait till he's back specifically. But you guys are coming in hot, basically. As you guys are flying down, your game master asks you where you want to land specifically.
Is that right there? Touch us down.
Right there, where you guys are going. You point. All right, and he touches down, and you guys can drop there. So they all drop down. First up is gonna be our. Which one looks the most roguish? This guy's gonna be the first up. I'm going to go ahead and say this fella is going to run up to you, to somebody. What is my overland speed? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this guy's just gonna run up. Our next person in the initiative is Buddy.
Okay.
So you know that if you want to turn off their backpacks, either you could knock them out and swap it off, or if you get into a grapple with them and you're the dominant one in the grapple, you can use your action to turn off their backpack. So it has to be like action grapple, and then following turn, you could try and turn off the backpack.
So our Pokemon are smart enough to figure out how to turn it off, right?
No, they aren't really, because they have to manipulate. So imagine, it's one of those buttons where it's like there's like not a glass, like a plastic cover in front of it. So you have to reach into the backpack, flip the cover open, and click the button. And it's a bunch of movements. And it's a bit much for to expect a Pokemon to do. Either because they don't have thumbs, or because they just might not be smart enough to figure it out, at least in one round of time.
Right. Okay.
So you're gonna be the one who wants to turn off the backpacks.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna put a training on somebody. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what each one does.
Oh yeah, because
focused.
You can do that to anybody. Right?
Focused,
That's your ability.
inspired. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna lead with inspired on Chimchar, so it gets evasion.
Gets extra evasion. +2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All
And then I
right.
can still move, or no?
You can still move. That was your action, so you can move if you'd like to.
All right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's gonna get an advantage on me, so I'm gonna actually scoot back one.
Which guy?
This guy's closer. I mean, like, I can't move up all the way to him.
Oh yeah, and it's not.
So-
And it's better to.
I don't want him to grapple me or something.
Yeah, it's better to have them come to you. All right. Next up in the initiative after Buddy is Rin. What are you gonna be doing?
Let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll go for a will-o-wisp.
All right. So Will-O-Wisp has a range of 6, so you have to be within 6 squares.
Can I
from it.
move up?
Yes.
Wait,
so
your character can Will-O-Wisp?
she's a hex maniac.
Dang, not bad.
So you have a overland speed of 4.
So I can move up to 4 spaces?
Yes.
You literally can only Willow the guy. Like,
That's
up in
fine.
front.
3, 4, and I can do it within 6 spaces away.
It
Mm-hmm.
is an AC of 5, so you're going to give me a d20 roll.
What it roll?
1.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yikes.
a crit fail. You like toss out the energy. He like just leans to the side and it flies right over him.
Not
So
the worst crit fail though.
yeah, not the worst. You didn't. There's like no. If one of your friends was over there, I might have said like, "Whoops, you burned Buddy," but nah, you weren't that bad at it. He's going to go over here, and don't you? Thank you. He's going to use After You on our friend here, which is going to let him use his turn immediately.
Oh jeez.
And he's going to run up here, and he's going to attempt to grapple Rin. So what that means is you're going to make an opposed athletics, I believe. Let me see.
Oh, my athletics is terrible.
Yeah, he's going for you both because you're closest and you look like the weakest person here. Yeah, you and the target each make a opposed combat or athletics, so whichever is better for you.
He only rolled a 7, so your odds aren't terrible.
So a 2. Okay. So 2d6s then, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
You got about 50-50. You rolled a 4 and 3. You tied.
You tied. I'm gonna say that's a failure for him then, because he has to beat. I'm gonna say he has to beat. So immediately following him is gonna be the Viper, who I said was this dude's, right? I said the Ace Trainer had the Viper.
Yep.
He's gonna have it move forward.
How many does it move? 4 or 5?
5.
5. Right there.
Right there, and then does it have any moves that it doesn't have anything it can use from a distance, so it's just going to. Actually, I think I'm going to have it. I'm gonna have it dash. 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here to its trainer.
Man, Rin is getting wrecked
We're
over
gonna
there.
Molly
No,
walk.
it can't do anything to
It can't
Rin.
do anything.
About
It,
getting-
it
dashed.
It dashed, so that was its action for the turn.
I know, but
And so next up is the smaller snake, who is going to be moving whenever I decide what it's 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, and it's going to it's going to stun spore on Jim.
It's +2 to save check. Or
Huh?
+1
Oh, yeah.
to evasion.
+1?
+1 to evasion. Would it
Okay.
be a save check if it's
No,
stun?
it's still evasion. He's trying to avoid. He's trying to avoid getting hit here. But that's like if you were paralyzed, it would be +2 to your chance to not be paralyzed for the turn, because
Okay.
that's your check. So yeah, that is going to be an 18. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you don't have, like, how much would it? I'm gonna go ahead and assume you don't have 12 evasion.
Yeah, nah. I have a whopping 2 evasion normally, so
you-
3.
You are now paralyzed. Paralysis You have -4 speed combat stages. Oh, I didn't even put... I just realized I didn't even put Jim in... I didn't put your Pokemon into the initiative. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely faster than a couple of snakes here.
You guys get to choose, actually. Does Jim or does Zura go first? They're both tied, so I'll let you choose.
I mean, I got Fake Out, so, like...
Let Jim go first.
You can use... I also forgot, you can use Fake Out as an interrupt.
Oh,
so
well,
you
I would have used that. I would have used that a while ago, but I'm glad I haven't.
But you can only use it. I'm gonna say for the first round, you can only use that.
I'm gonna opt to have. I'm gonna have Jim go round on this side, and he's gonna Power Punch the dude.
Power Punch.
Yep.
All right.
Hit him. Go for his knees. Go for his kneecaps.
Oh, so the Pokemon can actually hit the trainers too.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yep. Oh yeah. In this one, that we KO trainers.
Yes.
Because I feel like if we knock him out really quick, then we can easily just go like, bop.
Yeah. You know that it's a 3-round thing, so even if you knock him out and turn it off, one of his friends can come and turn it back on, so long as they do it within 3 rounds. Yeah. Are you gonna roll for a Power Up Punch?
Absolutely. My whatchamacallit is. I'm trying to find the. What am I looking for? AC is 2. And the dude's evasion is whatever it is. So I need to roll d20. Yeah. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
13.
13.
I'm assuming that hits.
Gonna go ahead and say yes.
All right. So it's funny. I moved off the thing and it became a 1. Whoops. No, we good. So.
I said that guy's the.
13 plus 6, 19 plus a d8. 1d8.
1d8 damage?
Raw. So 19 plus 3, 22 raw.
That took actually a bit out of it. So
He doesn't like fall or stumble or anything, does
he
he?
stumbles a bit, but he's still up. But you'd have to say, no, yeah, no, yeah, he's looking, he's okay, but that was impactful. That was more
And now
than
one
half
stage
his
up
health.
on attack.
Ooh, this is a good thing.
Was it more than, no, it wasn't more than half himself, but he did a good amount of damage to him. All right, next up, our Mr. Zura.
All right, let's see. What am I gonna roll for?
Yeah, so she has a overland. Oh, she has a levitate of 5. I forgot. I was like, she has an overland.
We're safely out of their team's range for this turn. We might as well punish the dude who came up on us.
I was like, how does she only have an overland speed of 1? And then I realized she's a ghost and she has a levitate speed.
Can
of
I
5.
go for a Shadow Ball?
You should be able to. Shadow Ball. It says the range is 8. 1 target, so you have to be within 8 squares.
Or then what I'll do is I'll move Mischievous 1, 2, 3.
She can go through.
4.
Does she have
5.
Hey, Mystic, bring her over
Yeah.
here so you can diagonal shot him.
That's a good idea. Alright, I'll move you to over here, and I'll go for the can I diagonal way over here? There we
Go for the shins.
Are you attacking this guy? You're just going straight up to him?
Yeah, can I get him in the head?
Depends
With
on
a
how well
crit.
depends on how well you accuracy roll.
Alright,
so you're gonna roll me a d20.
Okay.
Headshot with
Shadow
a
Ball to
shadow
the
ball.
face.
That sounds terrible.
I
Take
mean,
it,
it's
dude.
energy. It'll flow right through you. That was a 5. So what's the AC on here is 2, and this guy has an evasion. It hits.
Nice.
It hits. Yeah.
19.
19. So 19, 29 plus 9 is 38 damage. Damn. That's a lot. So that's 38 damage minus his special defense, which
I'm assuming he's crippled.
Or at least his mind is. He's having an aneurysm now.
Special defense. So I said
can
38,
use that.
right?
Yeah.
So that's. Yeah, no, you shadow ball him and he just he passes out. He flips over. He flips over. He's
You
out.
send him to the shadow realm.
That
the
mystery
shadow
was
realm.
on the dead. Nice job.
Send him to the shadow. I love him.
Good freaking job.
That's
I heard crippled. Ah.
So he's out of the match. At least he's passed out. Next up is the Survivor, who just saw its trainer get knocked out. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's gonna go dash 1, 2 to just try and like interpose itself. So the thing with Survivor is it actually can move its length as long as it's 4 squares big. It can be in any shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's gonna try and curl around him. So like a wall between you and it.
It's an L shape.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and I'm just gonna put these things right here to say that this is how it's shaped right now. Ekans is going. I said it had an overland of 5. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. The Starly is, let's see, what's it got? A sky speed of 5. It's gonna fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go right there. And next up is Sassy and/or Mabley.
All right, so Mabley's going to start off and get everyone excited. So they get 5 damage resistance.
Yeah, so you guys, if you guys get attacked, you can choose to use the damage resistance. They can choose when to use it, right?
Yeah, and what happens is once they use that damage resistance, it's gone. So
Yeah,
like if you take 10 damage, it negates 5 and then it's gone. But that, yeah, so everyone has that. And then I'm like, yeah, let's everyone give it our best. And then I'm gonna have my Bulbasaur kind of go over here and then attack the Viper maybe with okay, where's my character sheet? Sassy, Power Whip maybe.
You only get 2 power.
Oh, your
whips per
Bulbasaur's egg
scene.
moves. Not bad.
Yeah.
Which means battle. Which
Also,
I'm gonna go
remember,
ahead and say
Survivor's
that.
poison. You're not going to want to Power Whip a Survivor.
Yeah.
Does Shadow Ball count as how many uses does that have?
Shadow Ball has a frequency of EOT, which is every other turn. So you just have to use something other than Shadow Ball this turn, and then you can use it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a tackle on it. That's an 11.
That's gonna hit. Does tackle
And it's hit.
specify? No, it's Leech Seed. Target is pushed 2 meters. It doesn't specify like weight or size, so you're gonna be pushing it into Jim.
We'll say that I hit it from this direction.
Oh, great. It can just ragdoll over its trainer.
Yeah.
All right, roll me the damage.
Okay, so that is.
Hold up. Optionally, you could hit it right here and hit it into the Ekans, maybe. Maybe not. Actually, given its shape, never mind. Ignore that.
My Mischievous knocked that guy the fuck out. Let's say that. Yeah.
So 9 plus 4, 13.
Yeah, it's gonna ragdoll onto its trainer. So, can I like put the dice on top of it?
Yeah.
Like
He deserves
that?
actually a boy.
Yeah. That didn't seem to do much to it, but you did push it back 2 meters. So Marble's going to move. Assuming he has 5 overland as everybody else does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to agility training on it. Where did he fall over? He's going to agility training on his Starly. Buddy, go.
All right. I'm just gonna move up, kind of finesse my way into that pack, slap the button.
Okay. So you start hearing the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. It starts blinking and it's letting off a sound. So he has 3 rounds and he's out.
All right, that'll at least bait this kid over, hopefully.
Bryn,
You're gonna beat him
your
up.
turn.
All right. I'm going to roll another Will-O-Wisp.
I believe Will-O-Wisp is also every other turn.
Okay, well then I'll go for.
Let me double check. I might be wrong. It should say.
Actually, let me look.
Yeah, it should say EOT. I think if it is.
It is EOT.
EOT. Yeah, so you have to do something else this turn.
That's fine. I'll go for. I guess the only other option I can go for is Curse, right?
You can also use your training. You have Inspired Training. Forget what that does.
Inspired is +1 evasion, just like what mine is.
So you can increase somebody's evasion or your Pokemon's evasion. You don't have the ability to use it on a Pokemon. Or you can use...
So I can use it on a person.
No, you have to use it on one of your Pokemon. Joe, Buddy has a character ability that lets him use his trainings on Pokemon that he doesn't control. But since you don't, you'd have to either use it on Itazura to raise their evasion, or you could use Curse on yourself. Those are your options right now.
I'll use my training on Itazura.
+1, +2 to save checks.
Okay, cool. I thought that was
Also,
agility.
Mystic, I recommend
Where
you move
is
like
my-
right here so you can kind of try and block them from getting the pack fixed or whatever.
You want to move right over here?
Let me actually double check. So I think I can go to training and orders.
I don't know if you can move directly there because of the snake. You might have to be one over.
Yeah, that's
Training.
fun. Oh, rip.
Yeah, evasion.
You can
Okay,
go
cool.
5, right?
I
1,
just added
2,
it to
3,
your-
4, 5.
I think she actually has an overland of 4.
Oh,
only has
well
4,
then, yeah,
yeah.
she can't even do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you have a
Let's
high
see.
enough
She was
speed
over
for that.
here.
Well, if you're right here, so then you'd go like 1,
1,
2, 3. I don't know. You don't want to expose yourself too much for your pack.
Yeah, she's also the squishier.
She's
the
also
target.
kind of like a mage class here. I've got an idea. I'll move her somewhere safe.
I was gonna say just put her right back here. Then you got
Cool.
Buddy and
I got a tad quiet.
or Jim.
Yeah, that can work out. Yeah, move her back there. That actually works
Alright.
out perfectly.
Wait,
All right,
yes.
works.
Mic audio.
And then hopefully Sassy will just move up to plug the hole next turn.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Next up is John Smith. Who is
John Smith.
he already used? Oh, that's not EOT. It's every other. It's let's see, he's going
Daily.
to run
Every
it's
turn?
not-
That's
It's scene ×2, so we can do it twice. He can do it twice per.
Oh, okay.
battle.
So he's probably not gonna rush it on us.
He's not
for a
gonna
while
just
then.
like after you.
That would be broken.
Yeah, he's gonna move up to you right now because you'd technically be. No, he's gonna dash right here, which would give him flanking. Which would give the Viper flanking right now.
Well, good thing it's not Viper's turn.
Yeah, but I mean, he's doing it in preparation for Viper's turn.
Mhm.
It's Jim's turn now, though.
Wait, Jim's only got an overland of 3?
Apparently,
I think we've been operating under it being 5 for like
I
the
think
longest
we
time.
have, but it's saying here it's 3.
Oh, great.
I believe that
Okay.
you can do training to like increase it, outside of like as downtime stuff.
Yeesh. Okay. Now that that's a thing, I'm gonna move Chimchar up 1, and I'm gonna attack the snake with Scratch, which, if I'm correct, gives me flanking because I'm here.
Where,
how that works?
where's he moving? For a
to the side of the snake.
large Pokemon, flanking is different. Let me double check.
Oh
the-
God. Okay, I'm trying to slot us in there.
Let me double check. I believe for large Pokemon they need to have. It's like you need to have a certain amount of squares around the Pokemon flanked in order for it to count. For large trainers in Pokemon, the requirement is 3 foes meeting the conditions. So you'd need to have a third.
Yikes.
'Cause
Okay,
you have one
never
there,
mind.
one there. If you had the Mischievous like on this side, for instance, it would count as flanking. But you don't, so that doesn't count right now.
So instead, I will move 3 over here since I apparently only have 3 now. Jim's gonna attack this dude. Power Up Punch.
Power Up Punch again. Is Power Up Punch every other turn?
Oh, EOT.
I
yeah,
think-
you're
yeah, I
right.
think Power
Okay,
Up Punch is
Scratch.
every other turn.
Scratch instead. I think that's another one we've also been derping on. Oh well. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that hits.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay, so now since I'm +1 due to the Power Up Punch, it's 15 plus 6 plus D8, so 21 plus D8. 26 raw. Also, is Survivor even able to flank if it's like entangled in its trainer at the moment?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I'll say no because it's occupying something else's space there. So next up on the initiative is Itazura.
How much damage did we? How did the hit go?
He's wobbling a bit. He still has some fight left in him, but
He's not injured.
say about he's a little he got a little injured from that.
He's gonna go for a side wave.
Ooh, that's good because that's poison. That's 13.
All right.
So that hits. So now you're gonna roll your damage for Psywave, which
I need
is...
those are D8s, right?
No, so for Psywave, under the effect it tells you.
Okay, let's
It says C
roll.
effect of
Okay, 1d4.
That
4.
is
All right.
4. On a 1, on a 3, on a 4, the target loses HP equal to the user's level doubled.
So
So
12.
So 12. And it loses HP, so do not apply weakness or resistance and do not apply stats. Do apply immunity. So 12. Who are you sidewaying? The
Sniper.
Viper? Alright, cool. So actually, that was good because it's not going to take any, it doesn't take super effective damage, so it's good for it. It's holding strong. It's a giant-ass snake. Next up is that Viper, and it's going to be a little bit annoyed that you just did that to it. So it's going to go over here and attack, because I'm going to go ahead and say its trainer's down. It's probably just going to be operating based off of, like, aggro. And it's going to go to lick you.
That does
Oh
super
my.
effective damage. Lick me or my mystery abyss?
Lick Mystery Abyss, Idazura.
Oh boy.
So, let's see what we got here. That's a 15. I'm going to go ahead and assume that your evasion on her isn't that high.
Super
That
effective
is-
damage.
Yep. That is a d6.
Also, he has
That
5
is
damage
6.
resistance.
Huh? Oh yeah, 5 damage
Also, he has
resistance.
5 damage. He has 5 damage resistance.
I think you do the damage resistance.
You have to declare it.
I think you do that before. I forget if you do. Does it
No,
say
no,
you...
it's after. Whenever you take damage, you.
Yeah, no. Does it say that you do it after you multiply or divide for super effective? Does it specify?
I think it's just at the end.
At the end, okay. So after you calculate super effective, so that's 20 damage to her. That took her under half of her health and did more than half of her health in one hit. So under row K6, you're gonna put injuries 2. Oh wow!
How much HP
and you're
does she
and
have
you're
total?
and you're paralyzed, unfortunately.
Oh god.
Lick paralyzes on 15 plus. I just rolled enough to paralyze you.
My god.
So the Ekans is going to... How much movement did I say? It has 5. It's going to go... He's going to have it go 1, 2, 3, 4... And Stun Spore on...
I can set a stun spore? What?
It has Stun Spore.
That is crazy.
So it's going to Stun Spore on... Buddy.
Me.
Yep. So what do we got here? That's a 2. So...
Ooh.
Yeah, now AC is 6. It misses, and
Hell yeah.
I forget the first time it did Sunspore, we retconned it because I didn't have. Your...
Yeah. 'cause-
Okay, so it still has one
yeah.
more use later. Starly is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to tackle you. And I'd
13?
say, yeah,
Yeah.
that totally
Yeah,
hits.
yeah, yeah.
There's no way you have 12.
Mhm.
Frick. There we go. That is 15, 27 damage. 27 damage, and you get pushed back 2 meters. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you trip over. Do you want Jim to be prone, or do you want you to be prone?
Maybe prone.
Alright, so I'm gonna say you trip over Jim, and you fall prone on this side. But Jim manages to stay up.
Well, he's short anyway, so I
Yeah.
just kind of fall up back over him.
I'm just gonna say you stumble over him.
I still don't have injuries left over, do I?
No, you got healed up. It's been a week. Sassy, go. It's your turn.
All right, Seth, my turn. I am going to make sure that everyone is cheered. So if they make a save roll, they roll twice. They can do that. They get a reroll on saving throws. And I'm going to move my character 1. And
Oh,
there, that way.
honestly, what's your combat and athletics?
My combat.
Or
let me
combat or athletics, either or.
My combat, I have struggle. Let me think.
Well, no, your
Athletics.
stat, not your
Oh,
skills.
1.
And your athletics?
My athletics is a 3.
Yeah, dude, walk up to this guy and grapple him with your athletics.
Okay.
You can go right for his buzzer.
All right. I'm gonna grab this guy.
And if he's in place for flanking, does that make it at all easier? Because he was turned around?
It's not technically an attack, so I want to say
Okay.
no.
14.
9. So he is grappled.
Okay. Grappled. I'm going to have bulbous.
Well, don't you get to press the button? How does that work?
No, so the button press is a action, and it's an action to grapple. So she can do it next turn, provided that she's still dominant in the grapple.
Okay, gotcha. And then it's Sassy's turn, and Sassy is going to move up right here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
and then is going to let me pull up her thing. Maybe just do a struggle attack on him. That is a crit.
Oh, you crit? Oh.
Yep.
Cool. So we do that as if it was super effective. Yeah.
That's 1, so that's 11 damage.
Yeah, you just hit it and but it's not super hurt. It didn't look like I did too much to it. Mabley,
Okay.
go. Oh no, you already
Oh,
went.
that was Mabley.
You already
yeah.
went. Your Mischievous went this turn, right? Already, Mystic?
Yes.
Alright, so even though this is where it would go, it already went this turn. So, next up is going to be this guy I said was Marble. He's going to... How much is
I wasn't able to go because of the paralysis, right?
Yeah, you already went. Yeah, this you normally would go here in the initiative, but you already went this turn before you got paralyzed.
Got it.
This dude has over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna run over here, and he's going to He's gonna get into this guy's pack and flip the switch, so it stops beeping. He's no longer in danger of being taken out at the moment.
Although he's already unconscious.
He's
so-
unconscious, but somebody would have to go in and flip the thing again. There's no longer a time pressure on them to keep their player in the game.
Guess we
this
just
guy,
gotta do it. Guess we gotta do this the hard way.
Yeah. This guy is going to spend his turn to try and become dominant in the grapple. So roll me your 3d6s again, Mabley. I rolled an 11.
That is an 8.
Okay, so he turns the tables on you, flips around, and now he's grappling you.
Okay.
So Buddy's turn.
Can I, like, join in the grapple on Ben's side?
I'm gonna read, see if it says anything about that.
Can Rin like?
How does a three-way
kick,
grapple work, or does it just
I
become
have
an...
no idea how you do that. If you can or not.
Just knock him out.
You can try. Yeah, he has a penalty to accuracy.
All right. I'm going to rock smash him.
All right.
Johnny, let me smash. All right, it's time.
Rock smash.
Is his
Rock
evasion any
smash.
worse from being in that situation?
It actually doesn't say anything about his evasion. So wait a minute. No, he's vulnerable. He can't apply evasion to anything. And you just crit him. You just crit him.
Anyway.
So doesn't even matter. You just like Mabley, just like he's grappling Mabley now, but
Right.
you just come right on over and
I just shoulder check him just straight on.
roll your
so that'd
damage.
be 16 plus 1d8, 19. 19 times 1.5?
No, 19 minus his 19 minus his special.
I was rock smash. Rock smash is physical.
Oh yeah, minus his physical. So, okay, he is super out of it. He is hanging on, but he is hanging on by a thread.
Was that even after crit?
That was after crit.
Dang.
You took him down. You took him down pretty far there.
Did I at least break his grapple or something?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah, you crit. So you broke his grapple. He lets go of Mabley. Rin, what you doing?
So wait, are we all like grappling this guy?
Everybody's ganging up on him, it seems. But yeah, what's
I'd
Rin
willow
doing?
that Viper if you can. You're not going to be much. You're not going to be able to get in on this fray.
Yeah, it's a bit too, there
crowded.
doesn't seem to be too much. You could try and will-o-wisp the Viper again.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like will-o-wisp the trainer so I could like help you guys out. But I could try and will-o-wisp the.
He's so low.
Yeah.
He's so
looking
low. and his
really
grapple's
bad.
broken,
Oh well, then no.
so-
Okay, well then if he's low, I'll just let you guys handle it.
You've got the
Yeah,
Viper and the other trainer there.
Joe, where should I move to get this Viper?
What's your range on Willow?
4. Well, no.
Where's this Viper
Willow,
located right now?
Viper it was right there. Leave that.
5 spaces in front of me, I think.
Yeah, so,
So
it's snaked right here.
Willow.
Oh, well then you can hit it from where you are.
Yeah.
Will it not? Will it hit Mischievous or no?
No, I mean you could scoot over to the side and use it, like right there.
Oh, that works out pretty
No,
well.
there you go.
Yeah, even I don't think so, but even if so, you'd be fine.
All right. Well, then what I'll do is I'll move the 1 space from where I was over here to the left side, and then I'll go for Will-O-Wisp on the Viper then, because I want to try and like do some damage, cripple it a little bit.
Sure
Yeah.
thing. Roll a d20. Yeah, Capdrago, there is permadeath in this
Oh,
game, but
dude,
it's
I'll
very
just-
hard
I'll
to...
just shake it a little bit.
It's very hard to actually kill
What I get?
12.
12.
That
Not bad.
hits. It's very hard to kill something in this system. It's very hard to get to 10 injuries unless you're being, like... Unless you're in a really bad situation. But the great thing about Pokemon is, I can kill your Pokemon and not your character. So you're still in the game. It's great.
So wait, our Pokemon can be healed, right?
Yeah, no, everybody can be healed from injuries. I'm
Thank
just
God.
saying, if we're talking about getting your character out of the game
I
completely...
was like, this
can
is
still
not
have-
like actual D&D.
No, yeah. No, I mean,
Also, like, we're in a school environment. If people were dying, that would...
Hey, have you watched anime?
I mean, yeah?
Pokemon, I don't know.
People dying
The-
in a school environment?
I mean, Ash got dragged out by a hunter.
Yeah, but he wasn't in school.
Ash has died
That
like
was the
5
point.
times.
Yeah.
He's gotten better every time.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's been made into stone. He's been eaten by a tree, sort of.
Anyway, so you burned him.
Yes.
So that was Rin's turn. John Smith is down, right? We said this guy was John Smith.
I don't know if you said he was down.
Well,
you
he's-
just said
he's-
he was,
he's
he
knocked
was
out.
staggering badly. Is he
Oh,
out?
wait. Oh no, wait. Oh no, I got it mixed up. No, yeah, you're right. No,
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
guy,
say,
that
oh.
guy's still up. This guy's down. I'm pretty sure this guy was John Smith. I got their names mixed up. This dude is
okay.
this dude is staggering though. So no, yeah, this guy's down. So it's Jim's turn.
All right. Jim's just gonna go to finish this guy off. We're gonna power punch because
All
this
right.
is that every other turn.
Roll for it. That hits.
That's a hit. That's
What's
a hit.
what do you have to roll for power up punch?
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
Or
He is out. I'm looking at your just
Oh yeah, yeah.
your
Okay,
flat
so
rolls.
it's
He
just
is
+2 stage.
No,
+2 stage.
yeah. He is out. I'm like, he had 4 HP left, so I'm like, if you hit, he's probably out. So, boop.
Oh.
Okay, let's just leave him like.
Oh god. Oh god.
Tabletop sim. Let's just.
That'll
that,
work.
That works.
Perfect.
That works. He's out. That's good enough. That's good enough knowledge. The Seviper is going to
I
go
gotta
after
take
the
a
thing
look.
that just attacked it. So it's gonna go up to you. It's going to try and lick. It's gonna lick Rin.
Oh boy.
You don't have enough accuracy to avoid that. So it hits. It's not gonna paralyze you, which is good.
Thank God for that.
Ba-ba-ba. That is 8. That's 20 damage. Subtract your physical defense.
I'm at 48.
Did I miss
I
anything?
think.
You just punch in 48 into your current HP.
7.
Everything. You missed everything.
We're 7 HP.
This is the Ekans' turn, who is going to move over here because now its trainer is knocked down, and it's gonna go over here and try and stun spore Mabley.
Oh no!
If it's in a rage,
Or
wouldn't it
actually-
just struggle?
It's gonna tackle Mabley. Actually, you're right. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be doing. It wouldn't be doing anything strategic. It's gonna.
Yeah, I wouldn't be thinking tactically. It'd just be going
I'm gonna
balls,
attack
dodge it,
this
balls
thing.
deep.
I dodge it. I dodge it.
You dodge it.
I'm dodging. Yep,
You're-
I
you're-
dodging it.
You're dodging.
Yep.
You're dodging super hard.
Yep.
That. Do you dodge harder than a?
1. I have an evasion of 1.
Okay, I was looking for like an evasion of 11. So,
No.
yeah, that hits. So, we're going for...
Well then.
We are going to get blown back out of this tournament if one
That's
of our allies
for-
are already down.
So that is going to be... 4 plus 12... 22 physical damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And you're pushed 2 you're pushed 2 meters.
Okay.
Oh, are you down already?
No, it's just I can't set her down.
Oh. I was like, how did you die already? The Starly is going to just tackle as well. It's going to tackle on Sassy. That's 14, I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's 30 damage, 30 physical.
Okay, 30 physical damage. Ouch.
Okay, it's Sassy's turn. Sassy gets to go now.
Sassy is going to do.
The bird still seems kind of fine.
Thinking Leech Seed.
Leech Seed on it?
Yep.
Keep in mind, before you use Leech Seed, keep in mind it is not a scene; it is a daily ×2.
Oh
And
yeah.
so this is going to be an extended amount of conflicts. You can use it now,
Maybe
but I'm just saying
I'll
it
do
might
Power
become
Whip.
it might become
I think I'll
pertinent
try.
later.
Actually, option.
Power Whip is seen, so if you get into another battle later, you'll be able to use it again. Leech Seed,
Yeah.
you have a limited use until you take a long rest.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna do Power Whip. So
Okay, you gonna Power Whip it? Power Whip it good.
that's an 8.
AC, yeah, that hits. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have 3 in any of its evasions.
Yeah.
And Power Whip is like your insta-dead move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Power Whip is, oh yeah, it's your, oh dear god, I forgot how scary Power Whip was. It's 4d10 plus 15 plus 8. That is a lot of numbers.
That's 20. And then what was it again? How much did I add?
Plus 15 plus 8. How much health does this Starly have? Yeah. That Starly's gone. You like smack it and just go just flies away. And flips over.
Alright. The Bulbasaur is going. Sassy is going to go 5, 10. Right here. No. 5, 10, 15. Sassy, let me think. Gonna go right there. Just to give like flanking. And then my character is going to cheer
Flanking
everyone
with who?
again. Just in case someone comes up there.
Oh, okay.
And then my character is going to cheer. Or I'm gonna make myself excited, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Gotcha. Sassy Mabley. Itazura, it's your turn. I believe you need to make a check if you're going to move.
She is. Was one of the characters paralyzed? I
Yeah,
forgot about
the
that.
Mischievous is paralyzed.
Mhm.
Okay, the Mischievous I'm going to make cheered.
What does that do?
She can make a save roll twice.
Okay, cool. So you're doing that instead of making yourself excited?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, in order to move this turn, you have to make a, you roll a d20, and you want to make sure that it is above 5. Toss it.
Did I throw it off the map?
Yeah, you did.
That,
Fucking hell.
it reappeared over here.
Okay, sweet. Let me try it again.
12. You can act.
Sweet. I can move, right?
Yeah, you can do all your actions. You passed the
Sweet.
paralyzed check.
And what I'll do is I'll move. I got 5 levitate, right? So I got 1. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move her back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to use Shadow Ball and attack diagonally going this way.
Sure thing. Make a
Sweet.
roll for it.
Bam. Did I hit?
5. What's the AC on Shadow Ball is 2. Yeah, you hit. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm pretty sure this Viper doesn't have evasion. Yeah, it only has 1 evasion and everything. So you hit.
God.
So that
I got
is
19.
29 plus 9 brings it to 38 damage on the Viper. So 38 and its special defense. It's out.
Yay.
Mr. Avis, MVP, let's go.
Ekans. Its trainer is down still. It's gonna run up and tackle you again.
Okay,
You just have a snake attacking you at this point. 13 to hit?
that's a hit.
Yeah, this is weird. Its tackle is a different damage roll. Why is that? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna trust whatever my sheet says it is. Blah blah blah. 11, 21 damage. Minus your physical. So you get knocked back another meter. And you take the 21. Does that drop you below half your health or anything?
Below half, yeah.
So you're gonna take 1 injury. The Starlies are out, so it's Sassy's turn. You guys are taking everybody out right now.
Yeah, we're going thug. Sassy's turn. Sassy is going to go right. What do you think? Gonna go right here, and then wait for Mabley to come in to get flanking and then do a struggle attack on it?
Sure thing, you can do that because you guys move on the same initiative, so I can say it just happens.
Actually, I'm gonna have both of them do a struggle attack. We're gonna work together.
You're gonna hold
simultaneous.
hold your action until both of you are there.
Yeah.
There's
So-
a teensy bit. See if
Alright.
nope. Okay, we know she's there. We're just gonna. She's there.
So first
okay?
for my character's attack, that is a 13. so that's
13,
going to be-
that definitely hits.
So 17 damage.
17 damage.
And then this is the Bulbasaur's attack that I'm rolling with advantage. That is a struggle attack. That's an 8 to hit it.
I want to say that flanking actually does something other than advantage, but it doesn't matter. That still hits. Both of those would hit.
Okay. Oh yeah, because
I think flanking does something different. It's not. Yeah, it's not 5th edition. All right. All
Alright, so that's 13 damage.
13. So he's injured, but he's still up.
Okay.
That was
That's it
Sassy
for me.
Mabley. Itazuro's turn. Go. You're running out of targets now.
Already my turn. Wow. I thought it would have been Rin's turn.
Didn't Rin already go? Did
No,
I skip
Rin didn't go yet. Unless she did. If it's Itazuro's turn again, then that's fine. Well, I can't use Shadow Ball.
I feel like I might have. Maybe I missed something. I might have missed Rin's turn.
You didn't skip me, did you?
I might have skipped your turn too. I would have had to, wouldn't I have?
I think the easiest way to fix this is just to skip everyone's turn, go back to me, and then we'll try it again.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with Ben again.
just
It'll be fine.
immediately jump.
No, let's just treat it as Itazuro's turn. It doesn't matter. You guys have the upper hand at the moment anyway.
Okay. Wait, well, can I move because of a paralysis, or like am I like pretty
You have to
stuck?
roll. You have to roll your check.
It is a
6. Oh, no, oh, that's a
12.
12. I was
12,
reading the wrong
yeah.
thing. That's 12. You can move.
Sweet. Okay. How much HP is that against that? Is it like pretty like low HP?
It's looking fairly low. Flanked is -2 evasion. Okay, thank you.
I feel like I'll just go after the. Let's see, I think that's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move it to 0 over here, and I'll use Psy Wave on the Ekans. Hold on, what other moves do I got?
You can't use Psywave again. So Psywave has a frequency of seen. You can only use it once per battle.
Oh, I see. I can't Shadow Ball because it's every other turn.
What
You
other
can
moves
use
do you have?
You can use a. He has Growl, Psywave, Spite, and Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
You can always use a Struggle attack. You can see that at the top.
Do I take a recoil?
No, you don't take recoil.
Hold on a second.
But it's
Struggle-
based on your physical attack, which I imagine with Mr.
Let's
Bus
see.
is not going to do much.
Spite maybe uses a free action
I believe
move that does
Mr.
not
Miss
hit a
actually
pin.
has
Whenever
a-
it hits, the move becomes disabled.
I would say, if you're talking, if you want GM advice, I would say just attack it because you're already winning. You only have one trainer and one Pokemon left up. And
All right,
neither of them even correspond to each
I'll
other.
just attack it. I'll just attack it then. That sounds good.
Plus, you ended up getting you got the naughty nature. You actually have plus attack anyway. Remember?
I did. I forgot about that.
We rolled a bad nature for it.
Got 12.
All right, so that's definitely gonna hit.
That was neat.
Oh wow,
So 20.
that's max damage. So you just went for 20 physical, which I'm gonna go. I think that takes him out.
I actually rolled one before, and it was actually rolled a 3.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to count that.
I'm not gonna count that. It's not.
All right, because like I'm being
that's not
truthful.
the right thing either. This is the
Okay.
right thing.
Okay.
That's fine. Ekans is out. Starly is out. Wait, no, yeah, Itazura went already. That's what I think I might have done that.
How much
it's
experience
Buddy's
is
turn.
Itazuра going to gain off this?
I will have to calculate that for you, and I'm gonna
'Cause
say, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys are gonna get your EXP at the end of the tournament, as opposed to right now, just to avoid us like having to deal with leveling mid tournament.
That sounds good. All right.
Buddy's turn. You have one trainer up. That's it. He does not have a Pokemon anymore.
might want-
All of his teammates are down.
You might want to do an intimidate roll on him, just like, look, just you lost, kid.
More like surrender your backpack.
Yeah, surrender your backpack.
You can do that for me.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, my intimidate's only 2. Isn't my guile or something higher than that?
You can use Guile. Intimidate just means you're trying to be scary. Guile just means you're trying to be like witty
Oh, I was
and
looking at
devious.
combat, that's why.
Yeah, your Intimidate's untrained, but your Guile is 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my guile. Just be like, dude, you might as well just give us the backpack.
So roll me your 3 dice.
All right, 12.
12. I think I have to roll that versus his. I think I roll that versus his focus. I think
Focus,
I'll roll that
maybe?
versus his focus. Yeah, focus. I think to keep his composure. But I mean, that was a good roll though. So he has to roll. He has to get max on this in order to be like. Yeah, no. He's like, he looks from you to all of his teammates, and he just like sighs, and he takes off his pack and he opens it and he flips the switch.
Hey.
Battle
Yay.
over. And
then
so
we bop the switches on the other two since.
and you
I think
actually
they both
see
noticed
the game masters who came and flew you guys down. One of them stayed behind because they're like, well, one of these teams isn't making it back out, so he's gonna actually pick them up, and he starts helping the kid back onto the thing. So you guys won the first battle.
Hit the dude in the face with the snake.
So now that you're here in the graveyard, what do you want to do?
Well, first of all, who's injured? Isn't Mabley injured?
Yeah, I'm injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
So
have
don't have
anything
a
we can do
combat.
medically, or are we just kind of SOL?
You
We're
have no
SOL.
items with you. This is all
No, no
about
items.
trying
Oh,
to.
boy.
This is all about trying
So
to. Like,
Itazuda
salvage
is
what you have.
basically like paralyzed and only at like 17 HP, 14 HP. Yeah, Ooh,
For
that's
now,
scary.
yes. So the entire idea is you need to scavenge for stuff. So
Honestly, we can recall them for now, right?
you can recall them. You don't need to have them out. No.
I'm recalling Jim.
I'll call Itazuda too.
Would I be able to do a medicine check on someone who's paralyzed to see if I can help that?
To see if you can help that. Let me see. I'm actually not entirely positive what.
Yeah, Itazuda's like really,
I
really
think
injured.
Jim
right
got
now.
out of that scot-free.
Jim used a lot of power-up punches on that one trainer. He probably has a
Oh, yeah.
couple broken ribs.
Well, they're getting taken away and taken care of. I think the only thing is you don't have any supplies, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no right now.
Okay, but otherwise, I'm letting people know I have medical training.
Yeah,
If we have supplies, I can.
you're fine. And
do
nobody is
stuff
like,
with it.
but yeah. So you can right now. You guys can roll like perception, or you can roll investigation to try and find stuff here. Because you know,
I
but
actually have some pretty good investigation.
if you say investigation, you need to tell me specifically what you're looking for. Because investigation is more like
I'm percepting
There's
around
no
me. 4
investigation.
dice.
There's no investigation. There's only perception.
Ooh, 19.
19. Okay, there's only perception. Then yeah, you can just roll perception. Okay, so you're looking around and you see like on the graves there's stuff like placed almost as offerings, but you kind of know this whole area has been turned into a tournament ground, so it's not like you're actually going to be taking stuff people left their beloved Pokemon. So yeah, you see items and stuff scattered about the graveyard itself. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Can't remember if I want high or low.
No, I have a chart of everything that you can get, so you're just rolling and I see what you get off the chart.
Oh, I guess that's 50 technically.
That no,
Oh, wait, I rolled the
that's
0.
40.
Does the 0 a 10 or is the 0 0?
No, the this one on this side is the one that does the 10s because you rolled a 40
okay.
plus 0.
So for
40,
lols, I rolled percentiles too. Even though I'm not looking, I got 100.
you got 100? Holy
Yeah.
heck! So I'm gonna go ahead and say all of you can roll a D100 because Joe rolled really good perception, and you're gonna be spending a little bit in the graveyard just scavenging anyway. So roll me a D100 also, Mystic. So what you guys found? Roll me a D4. Joe, roll me a D4 and a D6.
D4 was a 1. And
Yeah,
the
it was a 1?
The D6 was a 3.
So you found 3 antidotes just lying around.
Neat.
Too
Too bad they weren't paralyzed heals.
Yeah, you didn't roll. You missed the roll for paralyzed heals. He rolled a 33. 33. He also found status items. So let's roll for him since he's away. Do the same thing again.
Also rolled a 3 for the D6.
For the
and
D6.
the D4 is...
The D4 is the type of item. The D6 is how many of that item.
D4 is a 4.
D4 is a 4.
Sounds like an awakening.
That is a ice heal. So you found 3 ice
heal.
heals.
Oh. Yay for items we're never gonna need.
I mean, you might need them if you get burned.
I think that Spheal is the only one that
Has ever tried to freeze you.
Ice Heal is anti-freeze.
Yeah,
Like
cures freezing.
yeah.
Actually, no, let's say Paralyze Heal, because I actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I statted any Pokemon in here that are. I don't think I statted any ice types. So now that I think about
Look
it,
at you, Ben. You got exactly what we needed.
Yeah, Paralyze Heal, and then Ben rolled
Mystic. Mystic got exactly what we needed. My bad.
Yeah, Mystic got exactly what we needed. Ben rolled a 100, so that I put down as a key item. Let me see where I wrote down my key items. Yes, you found a key. Roll me a D6, Ben.
Okay. 2.
2? You found a set of 3 radios. One of the radios comes with a little earpiece, so you don't need to have it like volume turned up. You can actually hear it in your head. So if you want to be stealthy, but you have a set of 3 radios, you can communicate with each other across distances.
All right, I guess
Ben, you found some walkie-talkies.
Yep, I give them 2 of the radios.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, you guys make another investigation roll for all 3 of you, because you rolled a 20 on perception. So I'll say do another D100 for me.
Oh, okay, D100.
Because I think that was good. You guys, you got a really good roll, and you're searching pretty well. And also, I need you to get a good base of items.
I got 89.
89.
And then I'll roll Mystic while he's away.
I'm back now.
There you go.
So you actually found something really helpful. Roll me a D8.
Really? No freaking way.
Joe roll.
Hold on, real quick. Mystic, your previous item, you found 3 Paralyze Heals.
Get the head! No, I did not. Stop.
You did.
What are the
Ice
odds
Heals
of that
at first?
actually happening?
They were Ice Heals at first, but then
I remembered.
Marcos
I don't think I
re-rolled them as
statted. I
Paralyze.
don't think I statted anything with freeze. So I was like, that's not going to be
I
helpful.
am a-okay with that. That's pretty cool. So you want me to roll a UG8?
No. I need Joe to roll me a D8
I'm rolling.
because
Okay.
he just rolled again. I'm
That's
having you guys.
We're doing 2 investigation attempts.
Yeah, because I'm saying he percepted really well.
All right, what do we got?
2.
You found 2 pink Pokeballs that you can identify as heal balls.
Hey.
So
very nice.
normally, because right now you'd be worrying about knocking, like you want to catch a Pokemon before it gets knocked out, but the heal ball will bring it back to full health after, let's say, like a half hour ish, or maybe like let's say 15 minutes or so. It'll bring it back to full health.
Good shit.
So, so you found 2 heal balls. You can write that down. Ben, roll me again. You're another D100.
All right. D100.
I actually have heal balls and quick balls as their own thing on the chart, apart from the normal Pokeball chart, because...
That is 70.
70. Roll me a D4 plus a D10.
So on the 4, that's a 2, and on the it's a 6 and a 2, so 2 and a 6.
2 and a 6. You found 6 Great Balls.
Okay. 6
Damn,
Great Balls,
son.
all right.
Actually, no, 6 Pokeballs. Sorry, I forgot. I was doing Pokeballs are 1, 2, and then Great, and then Ultra. Sorry. Either way, you found 6 Pokeballs.
Yeah.
And then Mystic, another D100.
So a 10 and a 4, so 14.
14. Roll me a D6.
3.
Found 3 potions. Those are all the items you were able to find here. So what are we doing here? So you notice that there is kind of like, I don't want to say a funerary home. What'd you call it? Oh yeah, it would be a funerary home. But, whoop, yep, up. Control Z.
I was gonna say you just threw the ball off the board.
Let me just. I'm gonna just tell you.
Anyway.
So right now you only have a few Pokeballs. You can try and find some Pokemon, or you can just keep on exploring for items and stuff.
Let's find some Pokemon.
I'm
Actually,
down.
no, let's look for items.
I'll perceive for Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can try and convince Joe the treatment from this Frillish.
You don't have it on you right now.
Well, he's got to get something, yeah.
Well, I mean,
he can always say trade me now, and I give him the Frillish up.
yeah, no, you guys can agree. I'm just saying it doesn't matter at the moment because you can't use them.
I'm talking about just like Pokemon, like finding Pokemon like at the tournament, like in general.
I'm pretty loose as far as what I'll trade for those Frillish, since I have 2 of them, so it's not like I.
And again, once the tournament's over, you can probably ask the other contestants because everybody's going to be catching Pokemon.
I only rolled a 13.
That's really cool. Okay, so it's not just between us. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
13.
Yeah.
You notice one of the trees around here seems to move. A few of them seem to move.
Phantom. What?
You notice them. You notice them around the trees. So you notice a couple of tree-looking things. I don't know if you'd know what they are in character.
What gender is Mr. Vist?
Male.
Okay.
We've been calling her she the whole entire time.
You know that since this is the lower level tournament, there might not be a lot of strong things. Like, they had the higher level ones before this, so a lot of the bigger Pokemon were probably already caught. You still can find impressive things, but they might not be. But yeah, these Phantom pop up. Do you want to fight them? Or what are you doing for them?
I'll let you guys get first crack, because...
Technically, we can't capture them unless we have Pokeballs, right?
You have Pokeballs.
Well...
You just found some.
Yeah, I found some.
Ben's
I
got...
give 2 Pokeballs to eat, both of them.
So you each have 2 Pokeballs, and you... Joe, I said you found 2 heal balls, right?
Yeah, I tossed Ben back a heal ball.
I only found potions and paralyzed hills. Okay.
So he's got the ability to heal one.
Yeah, and then the heal ball is the instant heal. So if you need to battle them, you can.
I think I might actually pull out Sassy and then have Sassy do Leech Seed. That way she can gain health. And then if I capture it, it'll get full health.
I don't think Leech Seed will
They're
on grass
they're
types.
grass types. They're
Oh
immune.
yeah, whoops, never mind.
Grass
Okay,
type
yeah.
targets are immune to grass type attacks. Well, would Mabley know that? These are from
No.
Kalos, which is
Pokemon
across
knowledge.
this is across the ocean from you guys, so you wouldn't. You need to
General
roll
Ed.
me. Yeah, roll me Pokemon
Oh wait,
Ed.
my Pokemon Ed is 4d6.
Yeah, so roll me a Pokemon Ed.
Yeah, it'd be more of a. It'd be more of a-
Look at my roll.
that
Just
point.
it's a 1-1-1-1-3.
It's a
That's
ghost.
6.
It's a ghost. You can hit it with Leech Seed.
All right, Sassy, come on out. Let's use Leech Seed on it.
So you're gonna pop out Sassy.
And regardless of roll, it does nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You know, you go for the Leech Seed, it like sticks to the planty parts of it, and then it just like absorbs the seeds, and doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay. Sassy goes away now.
So you
Yeah,
just
you can
recall.
tell.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably provokes them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give them. They're actually relatively slow, so I'm gonna
You
give you
guys
guys.
have to protect
I'm gonna
me.
give you guys the first move simply because they're pretty slow. So Buddy first. What you doing?
I can't do jack to them, so I'm just gonna back off, and I'm gonna call focus training on Mr. Vis.
Sure thing. Rin, what's going on?
+1 accuracy.
I think I'm also just gonna move by I'll just move by Itazuda.
Yeah, no, I'm not even calling out Chimchar because I literally can't touch them.
I'll just move over here.
I only have normal and fighting moves at the
Sorry
moment.
to put you
and-
up against ghosts again.
No, it's okay.
You guys did choose the graveyard of your own free will.
I mean, I went along with it.
I can heal Itazuda, right? If I wanted to.
You can. It would be an action. And
Okay.
if you're healing during battle, they would sacrifice their action as well. So it's an action from you to feed it to them, and then they take an action to have it take effect.
I really do not.
You need the
What?
you need the medic ability to make it not take up their turn.
Then what I'll do is I'll just keep I'll keep Rin over here. As long as I don't think they can attack. 1, 2. What's their range?
You wouldn't know that. You'd have to make a Pokemon roll and just kind of guess what they have.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll just well,
You can also Baku, since Baku mentioned staying back surveying for opposing teams, you could try and roll perception just in case you want to make sure nobody else is coming up on you. Because you know
Yeah,
that
I
there
guess we'll
are
do
other
that.
teams that want to take you out.
Wouldn't that be shitty timing?
Roll me a perception. That's 10. Yeah, nobody seems to be nearby. You're good. You're taking good watch of everybody.
hot.
But yeah,
Nice.
is Zero doing anything?
I guess I guess I'll move her closer to me.
Yeah.
So
You also
I can heal her.
could try to. They're aggroed right now, but you could try and like Pokemon handling to make them calm down if you wanted to. You don't necessarily need to go straight into attack, and I'm just mentioning this because your HP and resources are at a premium right now.
What I'll do is I'll just move Itazuda over this way. So she's out of range from like being
Cool.
attacked. and stuff.
Jim's not here. Sassy is here. Sassy already went though. Mabley, what are you doing?
I'll just let you guys take care of this. I'm gonna heal up and then I'll come and help out later.
Mabley is going to, I guess, make sure everyone's excited, so it's that 5 damage resistance. Or actually, I'm just going to do it on Sassy, because I think Sassy might get aggroed.
You know what? Actually, is it cool if I call out Chimchar now? I don't
can.
have to wait for my turn.
You can. Your turn passed. I'll say you did it. And did you want him to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him move up and leer.
All right.
Oh, wait, actually, does anybody have? I say that. Does anybody have any physical moves that can hit ghosts? I guess the power whip can hit ghosts.
Power up can hit ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, Power Whip is
It's gonna
physical.
be like.
Grass physical.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Leer is range of cone 2, so I guess. Oh. Let me see. I guess if I call him out.
If you're gonna send him out, you can send him out. Into
How far can I throw the ball?
Your
Like, if
throw
I-
distance, it should say on your character sheet. Throwing range 6, so anywhere within 6
Oh, okay.
squares of yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll throw him right behind Bulbasaur, and then he'll go 1, 2,
And
Leer and a
Leer.
cone.
Sounds good.
Does that work? Will he hit both or can he hit both Phantoms like that?
You should be able to. I want to say. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes for the.
Okay.
Mr. does not have
For the
Astonish, no.
sake of simplicity, I'm going to say yes. He can.
Okay, so roll in for accuracy. 15. Pretty sure hits both of them.
Yeah, that hits both of them. So their defense is lowered by 1. That doesn't actually seem to do anything to their defense yet.
Is
so-
the defense just that low, or?
Because I believe it's like rounded up, I think. So it is like right now it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let me see if it did.
Oh, then it's weak as hell. Okay.
Yeah. Sassy, what you doing?
Sassy is going to do Power Whip on this one.
Power whip on this one.
Yep.
All right, roll it for me.
Oh,
That's a D-
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle damage in Wi-Fi is treated as typeless. Is it treated typeless here?
It's treated as normal here.
Darn.
I think we
17
went
is
over
okay.
that last time because of the.
Okay. So I literally can do nothing against the ghost damage-wise.
So that is a 17.
17 to hit. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
So how much damage did you say that did?
27.
27. So you hit him. It didn't seem like it did that much damage to it, but it's at less now. This one right here. For simplicity's sake, let's make this one Phantom. Let's make this purple Phantom. And this one. What color should this one be? Let's go green. Purple and green Phantom. That sounds good. So that was Sassy's turn. Mabley, your turn. What are you doing?
Mabley is going to cheer Chimchar, giving him 5
Ben,
damage resistance.
question. Can you roll a Pokemon check to figure out their genders?
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking here, one thing I can do is maneuver Dirty Trick and maneuver Manipulate.
Are you're gonna try and
I'm gonna
woo
flirt.
the ghost?
I'm gonna flirt with these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
9.
9.
9.
I'm gonna be useful somehow.
You're looking at this thing and you're like, it's a tree. Because you didn't really know what they were to begin with. You rolled pretty bad to figure out what they were in general. So like,
But none of them have a treeness. Just,
yeah, you can't find it. You don't see anything that obviously gives away whether or not it's male or female, unfortunately.
darn.
The Phantom are going, and both of them are going to. They're going to confuse Ray, both Jim and Sassy.
Oh jeez. Oh god, that's even worse.
So they're splitting their attention up. So one's 11. I'm assuming 11 hits either of you regardless. And 19. Yeah, so they both hit. So you are both now confused. And that's their turn. It's back to Joe.
I'm gonna move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going for weird shit now.
You can always try and just chuck the Pokeball. But you only have 6 of them, so they are limited.
I'm gonna manipulate Bon Mott, the green one. Running a guile check. If I win, he's enraged and cannot spend action points for 1 full round.
All right.
And that is a D20 AC2 range 6.
Go for it.
I will find ways to be useful. Oh wait, or is it a D6? It might be a D6 because I'm using my guile.
You're using your guile. Yeah, does it say that you have an AC?
It says AC2. Oh, my
So
bad.
you have to roll that and then you roll your guile afterwards. But you're
Oh,
fine.
so it's a
You hit.
6.
You hit. You're fine.
All right.
Let me see what the heck if this even has guile or focus.
I rolled a 6. God damn it.
Focus and guile are both the same. So
Let me double check, make sure I didn't screw anything
Boing,
up in
boing, boing.
let's see. Let's see what we got here.
that.
He rolled a 5.
AC's 2. I think it fails.
No, the AC. You passed the AC check. And you
Oh,
passed
never mind. Okay,
yeah,
I get
you
it.
passed the AC check to do the guile challenge, and then you passed the guile challenge.
Yep, my guile is a 3. I just double checked. So yeah, I guile it so it can't use an action next turn.
It can't use an action.
Yeah, that's what Bond Mod is.
It's ensnared and can't spend AP, but it can still do an attack if it can hit you from where it is. Ensnared
Isn't that action points?
Yeah, but it does. Action point is for specific skills. Specific skills will say spend an AP. So it can't make an action so long as it doesn't spend action points for that.
That's still something. Okay,
Yeah, no,
that's
and it's
something.
ensnared, so it can't move.
That's fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check. 'Cause I'm like, that doesn't sound like it can't do anything.
I was
Rin,
gonna say, I'm just making sure I'm doing this right because I'm
Rin,
like,
what's going on?
Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move Rin up 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
and you're gonna give him a potion.
Yeah.
All right. So
Actually,
mark,
I'll give her potion first.
so mark one of those potions off. For
So
good
potions restore 20 HP, right? Just like I
Yeah,
had
20
in the regular
HP. So you
games?
restore
Okay.
HP. It does not heal. It does not heal injuries, but you're able to bring it. So it should be at 20. It should be at 34 now. No,
Perfect.
27. Because it has 2 injuries. Its injured HP is 27. 27 is its current.
Oh,
max.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, perfect. Works out for me. Its max HP is already like 34 anyway, so
Yeah,
27's not bad.
Yeah. Jim, what's Jim doing?
Jim, can he do the same kind of maneuvers since he can't
I don't
really do anything?
believe
other
so.
than-
No, he'd need to be a person to do a maneuver, I believe.
Ooh, Pokemon and trainers can use all combat maneuvers unless otherwise noted.
Oh, then I might be wrong. I was
Yeah.
wrong. Then.
I just pulled it up, so I wanted to see. Let me see. What is?
Thank you for reading that
Jim's-
for me.
Which one of these is higher in the initiative? The purple or the green?
They both go on the same initiative.
Okay. I'm going to low blow the green, which is an acrobatics check, so 3d6 plus 2.
So you're trying to like trip him up.
Kinda, yeah. 8.
And keep in mind, I believe, as far as I'm aware, the things.
Oh,
like
do I need to d20 that first?
It doesn't. Yeah, it says AC of 2. You need to roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
So,
But what
definitely-
was your acrobatics check?
8.
8. He passes though.
Okay.
He
so
just slides away. So that's
wait, he
Jim's turn.
passes as in the Phantom rolled higher?
He rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
But I was gonna say I believe that as far as catching goes, I think enraged and ensnared and stuff do count as statuses towards making a higher chance to catch something.
Oh, okay.
As far as I'm aware, I don't even want to look up the capture mechanic. I usually just go with a DC I think is fair, because the equation for figuring out is stupid hard.
All
Oh, by the way, Jim was
Sassy.
confused.
What?
Jim was confused.
Oh crap! We have to
Roll-
roll something.
Yeah, I forgot. Roll me
Gotta roll to hit
roll
myself.
me a D20.
Oh crap! Do I want high or low?
You want high.
Okay. 11.
11. You're good.
Okay, good.
11. Turn it happens at normal. I was gonna say since you didn't hit anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Do I save check on that?
That is the save check. If you roll a 16 or higher, you're cured of confusion.
Oh, so it's just 11 is I just don't.
11 is you don't hurt yourself. So Sassy, roll me a confusion check.
9.
9. You just passed. You can move. What are you doing?
So, Sassy and Mabley go at the same time, right?
Yes, you guys have the same initiative count. You can do either.
I
one.
think I might try throwing a Pokeball at one of them.
Yeah, the purple one got hit and it's currently ensnared.
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
with Bulbasaur, have it hinder, or whichever's high. If your athletics or your stealth is higher, do either a hinder or a blind on the Phantom, because if you get it, it'll raise your catch chance.
Oh, do like a blind or something?
Either or, whichever or do you have higher? So, bottom right of your Pokemon skills tab, do you have a higher athletics or stealth or acrobatics?
Acrobatics is 4. Is the highest.
Oh, okay, then do a low blow.
Okay. So do a low blow first, and then
Yeah, so
is that
D20.
sassy? Or-
That's Sassy's going for it because Mabley's going to throw the ball.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh, I just found a
We're just doing everything.
calculator.
We're just doing everything to make the catch calculator nicer.
Okay. All right. Picking up my 3 dice. Okay, and that's a 12.
That's a 10. You pass. It's blinded.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm throwing the Pokeball.
All right.
Okay, so the Phantom
doesn't
is now vulnerable as a status.
Okay.
Also, I got a 40 on the Pokeball throw.
Yeah. You get it. The Pokeball
Alright.
hits it, and it gets just sucked right into it. So you got that Phantom.
All right, Mystic,
Alright.
I'm letting you catch this other one.
Also, that was a heal ball I hit it with.
All right. So there's one more left, and it is the green one's turn.
The green one's enraged, I think.
Oh yeah. So it can only do it can only do normal attacks. It's gonna go up and try to astonish Sass. Astonish. That's gonna astonish Chimchar because it attacked it, and it's all spooked, and its friend is gone. It doesn't know what happened. That is a 5. I'm assuming you don't have a 3 physical defense or a 3. Do you have a 3 under your speed evasion?
Speed evasion versus any is 2.
Yeah, so it hits you.
Will I get hit by? Sorry,
Astonish.
Astonish. Ow.
Because ghost types can hit fighting types, right? It's just not the other way around.
Correct.
Yeah, that's.
I'm a fire type. I'm not even a fighting type.
Oh yeah, you aren't even fighting yet. That is a 27. 27 physical.
I'm gonna low blow this guy so Mystic can come and capture it.
I will gladly come and capture it. That sounds like a fun opportunity.
Cause I already got enough ghosts. I don't need more ghosts, even if it is a grass type. All right. So I'm going to move up and low blow,
All right, roll me your accuracy.
and just in case, 3 acrobatics. 15. Yep.
That totally hits.
I rolled a 10. Do I add anything to that? I don't think
No.
I do.
You don't.
No.
You'd have to have like an item or an ability that says you add something to it. It's 7.
Okay, so he's been low blown.
So what's that do again? He's trapped?
Initiative set to 0,
Set to 0. Okay, he's already going last at the end of the initiative anyway.
but it's still the status that counts.
Yeah.
Is the
Rid,
vulnerable stat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you get here? Is your overland 5?
My overland's 4.
Oh darn, you're out of range by 1.
I could go diagonal.
Oh yeah. Yes, you can.
1, 2,
Yeah, just move 3 and then you
3.
can throw it right at him.
Or I can even just do this. That works out too.
You
Alright,
can
I'll
do-
throw.
You can do 4, so you could
Okay,
not
that
hit me in the
works
back with the
out.
ball.
Sorry about that.
You're
Alright,
good.
throw the ball at it.
So you hit it.
Okay,
It
cool.
You
Sweet.
get it. It gets caught. It gets caught.
Sweetness, let's
Nice.
Uh,
go. I got a phantom.
okay, so where's
Keeping
my?
that mono ghost team going.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Throw in the Frillish, she'll have a 3 mono ghost.
She basically almost qualifies for a ghost. She can qualify for ghost ace now, I think, if she wants to. So you got him. You can hang out here for more Pokemon. You also have a building that you can go and explore if you want to. But yeah, so you're basically the Green Phantom is pretty much totally fine.
Yeah, we're basically at 11 almost, so I probably shouldn't go too much longer tonight.
No problem. I can try and not get you into another encounter.
Yeah, we could just look for items and just scrounge around.
No
And
That
problem.
sounds good to me,
Do you,
yeah.
are you guys just gonna stay in the graveyard, or are you gonna investigate the building?
yeah, we'll check out the building.
Yeah, we can go in the building, fuck it.
Here, you can just put it down, I'm holding it. Oh, yikes.
Well,
Oh, no.
oh no, oh no.
Alright.
Tabletop sim.
I got him.
Okay.
What's that one PlayStation game where you roll everybody into a ball?
Katamari Damacy?
Oh,
That one.
It's a Katamari. So you guys want to roll me
Perception. 17.
17? That's pretty good.
6.
6. Mabley is thinks this place
Helping.
is really pretty. Yeah, Mabley's helping.
6.
6. Okay, cool. I'll have you and Mabley do me an investigation, a D100 roll again. Joe finds something else. Oh no, I'll have everybody do a D100 roll for me.
You saying I found something else? As in like a Pokemon?
You found something else as well.
Oh yikes!
So
I rolled
Mystic got an
19.
81.
You rolled 19.
I got a 34.
You got a 34. I'm gonna go with Ben found more status items, so roll me another. Roll me a D4 plus a D6 again.
6 and a 4.
That's a 1 and a 4.
A 1 and a 4. You found 4 antidotes. Joe, what'd you roll again?
19.
That's you found some more potions. Roll me a D6. You're just like searching around. You're opening up cupboards and stuff in here, and you're finding things.
6.
You found 6 potions. There's
Hey,
a lot.
I'm gonna use
And
one.
you found.
Use one to heal Jim.
And then Mystic, roll me what? Mystic got an 81.
Do I just heal 20 health off the top with a potion, or what do I do?
20 health off the top. It does not heal injuries.
Okay, well nobody's injured, so.
I thought you have a couple of people injured, don't you?
I personally don't.
Rin's
No one on my squad
is
injured.
Itazura is injured. Rin found some Pokeballs, so roll me a D10 and a D8. So 3 and a 1. You found a love ball. So if you find something that is of the opposite gender of one of your Pokemon, you have a better. Oh, was it? I think the effect might be different, but we'll worry about that later. You can write down you found 1 love ball. Joe though, Buddy though, when he was like searching for those potions, he went into the back door area over here, which I don't have mapped. It went down into a tiny little basement, which seems to be kind of like an old what do you call it, where they a cremation
cellar?
place. Yeah. No, because this is a funerary home. But in there, yeah, crematory. But in there, you also find one of the type of machines you find at a Pokemon Center. You found a healing machine. It is an extended action to use, so you would be running like half hour-ish, depending on how well you're running it. If only you had somebody studying medicine here to help you. And it would heal up 2 injuries per day of Pokemon, and also bring them back up. Heal up status effects, 2 injuries, and bring them full health. So you could do that, but you'd be staying. You'd have that, but you'd be staying here for an extended amount of time. So you'd be risking somebody potentially popping in on you. But
I don't need it. It's up to you guys if you need it.
I'm good.
Because the only one they have now, the only one I think who's injured at the moment is Itazura, is Mystic's.
She's at
Mischievous?
27. She's not that bad.
Yeah, her max HP is 27 right now, so you could if you needed to. It's just also another thing, like, you know it's here if you need to come back to it, potentially. It also is something that you potentially can use to try
Crematorium,
and,
excuse me.
it's also something that you can potentially come back to use, like, knowing that that other people might need it, but then again, it's kind of hidden away, so you don't know if people would come seeking it specifically. Yeah, that's all you find there. Do you guys want to stop for now, because it's 9 o'clock? You said it was late for you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, I'm game for that. Yeah,
All right,
sure.
just before we go, it's been roughly, let's say, like an hour or so since you guys have been hanging around. So the little Pokénav that you have beeps that has the map of the island on it, and it shows you where the play area is going to be shrinking. So right now you're in the graveyard. You're still in, so you're fine at the moment. But if you guys just want to take note of that for next session and decide where you might want to be heading.
Got it.
But yeah, that's going to be the end for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's
No problem.
see.
That was fun.
I had fun too.